Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Obaseki reforms NCCE approves setup for Edo College of Education. A very one big thank you to every one of you out there. Big shout out from Apple Line Media. We really appreciate you for your continuous and massive support. My people, Governor Gordon Obaseki inauguration was yesterday, a wonderful ceremony where he appreciated everyone who has given him the opportunity to have Edo State, for him to serve Edo State again in a second tenure. The guy has swung straight back onto work. As we're speaking now, the reform have started in education, looking at the College of Education. These ones will be trained on how to effectively educate the younger generation. And a reform have started already with colleges of education, hostels and what have you, campuses being built around the three senatorial districts. A fair governor, you would say. I think this man should have a role, talking about a role in the federal level. With the level of coordination and leadership he exhumes and he exhibits, I think he will have something to contribute greatly, rather than some very meaningless people we have there who have no choice, who have nothing to offer and are telling us that Buhari was very good as a father. Can you imagine? He was very lenient. That's why things are the way they are. Let's get straight into the news and get all the details. Obaseki reforms NCCE approves setup of Edo College of Education. The National Commission for Education, College of Education, NCCE, has given approval for the establishment of the Edo State College of Education with 3 campuses in Abudu, Igigben, and Afuze, catering for the 3 senatorial districts of the state. Edo State Governor Mr. Godwin Obaseki, who disclosed this to journalists in Benin City, reaffirmed his administration's commitment to sustaining a high, motivated, and professional teaching workforce. The governor, who identified training as key for teachers to unleash their potentials, noted training of teachers is the key to educational reform. I am pleased to inform you that the National Council of Education, of College of Education, NCCE, has given approval for the establishment of Edo State College of Education with 3 campuses, Abudu, Igigbe, and Afuze, catering for the 3 senatorial districts of the state. Also, the federal government has approved the establishment of a Federal College of Education Technical to train teachers in technical subjects. The school will commence operation in Ikagolo, in the premises of the Defense College of Education, Ikagolo, listing some achievement by his administration in the education sector. Obaseki said, as for tertiary education in the agricultural sector, the restructured Edo State College of Education, Agriculture, and Natural Resources with 3 campuses in all the 3 senatorial districts will admit its first set of students early in 2021. We are at the verge of completing the recruitment of fresh staffs to commence academic activity at the institution, all of whom are well qualified and adequately motivated to position the school as a foremost agricultural college in Nigeria. That is the purpose built to provide central manpower and exhibit to support our revaluation direction in agriculture. The governor added, we are pleased with the reforms of the Edo State Polytechnic and will be putting more resource to train badly needed manpower to support the sustain our initiative, particularly in our UMA and regional planning initiative. The Edo University continues to grow even as we continue to explore more avenues to sustain higher educational sector in Edo State, to make sure that every child or student who passes through any of our educational system will be equal to the standard of the world. So that is Governor Godwin Obaseki, the executive governor of Edo State, who was re-elected and had his inauguration yesterday, committing himself solely and seriously, diving in straight into education. And it's not just starting from the bottom, my dear, he's starting right from the top, the tertiary institution, where he's putting structures and things in place to make sure that every son and daughter of Edo State have quality and standard education. It is important that the government of the day understand what it means for children to go to school and have the best and adequate education. It's a thing of shame to when you want to compare Obaseki to the present administration in the federal level. Speaking about Muhammadu Buhari, see the way and the vast neglect in education of Nigerian students. Nigerian students are currently at home over 8 months. No thoughts about that. And Femi Adesina, I don't know if it's your relation, please. I don't know what kind of water you gave him to drink. Oh. I don't think that man is. I don't think he's thinking very well, to be very candid. It's my opinion, and I believe I'm entitled to it. For somebody to be saying that Buhari was very fatherly and he was dealing with people very lightly. Adesina, I beg your pardon. Who invited you into government? Who brought you in? How did you come in the first place? Because none of us voted for you. There are many people like him, bad eggs in government, who are the ones surrounding people to make decisions, and that's why we have bad decisions being taken by our government every now and again. I tell you, people like him will go and be patting Buhari in the back and say, you are doing well. In fact, you are too soft. Exactly, because out of the abundance of the mouth, their heart, the mouth will speak. Did you hear what he said? He said, Buhari, in fact, he is so fatherly. Nigerians should be grateful. Seriously? Like, seriously, with all that is going on? Look at what Obaseki is doing. Just a governor. Just a governor. But look at the things is putting in place: healthcare, education. These are the pillars and blocks to make any society, any environment conducive and wonderful for the next generation to be able to sit down, plan, and have a set mind, to be trained to be able to give direction in leadership. Guys, this is what is happening. Apple Line Media, we owe it to keep you up to date. What do you think? Leave us a comment. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.